I guess I got it from my daddy. Because it's all in my jeans. All in my jeans. I'm addicted to banana. And you know what I mean. They said all right. Hello. Welcome to another edition of the Play It Safe podcast with your host, April Lacey, streaming live from Pressure 23 and iHeartRadio. All right. I have a guest over here to my right today. We're going to be speaking with Brandon, aka Tweet. Yeah. Now, I chose Brandon Tweet, aka I chose him today because this was June, the month of June, and it was Father's Day, and I wanted to give my little cuz / bro honor to everyone because he's a great father. So that's why I brought him out today, and I wanted everybody to know his story, and I wanted to put out there for him because it shouldn't be hidden. He's a great father, and I want a lot of y'all to take note from this young man right here. All right. Let's see. All righty. Gonna give it over to Brandon. How you doing, Brandon?
I'm good.
All right. I thank you for coming on and talking about your journey with me. And I just wanted you to just go into, you could tell a story about yourself and let them know how we know each other. And I told them why I brought you, just tell something about yourself that you want to tell. Go.
Well, yeah, this is my first cousin, her dad and my mom, sister and brother. My parents was married for over 20 years before my dad died. So I come from a 2-parent home, which don't make a difference, but it does make a difference.
Yeah, it does.
So that's part of my story for us, like being a single father. I learned a lot from my dad. So
learned a lot from your dad. Okay. So, like, being like every day, like, let's talk about we're gonna do a flashback in your life. That's we finna do like a little flashback. So, being a single father, and you gonna run it up to them to let them know like what happened. Yeah, give a story like how you became that single father, to just tell the world like how you became that single father and how you had to step up. And I just want you to tell that for yourself. That's something I really want to let you know, because I honor you for that, and I'm giving you your flowers. So yeah.
Well, I'm not a person that overshare on social media or whatever, because I was never into it like that. But with my son, mom, she had cancer a few years ago. It came back, so she ended up passing a few years ago. So I was always in my son's life.
Yeah.
I got him every weekend, holidays or whatever. So no matter what we went through, I was always being a dad, probably because, the situation with my parents, they was married. They had a 2-year when they were separated or whatever. And then like my dad never stopped getting me or whatever, like on the weekends, or he just never stopped being a dad. So that kind of helped me later on in life when I was going through what my situation was. So.
All right. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. I love it. You see, that's what I brought him out here to let you know that it is single fathers out here that's raising their kids alone. Not that he's saying that, he just out here but he is a single father. He gets up every morning. So that's gonna be my first question to you. Like, what does your morning routine look like as a single father? Like, give us a brief look on how your mornings go.
Well, my son, he's of age to take care of himself or whatever. So I get up. I'm the lead guy at my job, so I had to be there an hour before production started. Production started at 6. I had to be there at 5. So I'm up at like 4 or something in the morning. But as far as my child, he just take care of himself. Like, we do a lot of texting, talking like that. So whatever he need, I make sure he got whatever he need.
So you would say he real responsible?
Very responsible.
Very responsible. You was real responsible too, growing up. You remember in Granny House, you was always the one that was responsible and stuff.
Yeah.
I always looked up to you. I had to let you know that too. You know, I appreciate. I
Yeah.
had to. You know, you and it was just different.
Yeah.
All us grew up at Granny House. That's all we knew.
Yeah.
And that's why that's y'all just don't understand long live Jenny Mae.
Yeah.
Hey, can you walk with us through a memorable moment in your life?
Yes. Probably the most memorable part. Just we would have never cared to have like friends. Friends are cool, but like my cousins and my brothers and sisters, we just like super close. So I always enjoy like no matter what we do, we gonna spend time together, have like the best time ever. So
Hit that for me, please, because that's yeah, family. Awesome. That's how we do, and when we get together, we have a ball.
Right.
Yeah, we don't need. Look, y'all know how y'all invite. But we ain't really got to invite nobody to our party because it's enough of us in there. We make a whole party.
Right.
No,
right. A party every time.
So, but with that being said, so how big is your inner circle? What that would be how would you say? Like your inner circle?
Like my support system?
Yeah.
One of my older brothers, he like 55 years old. He kind of like my brother / dad or whatever. Like, so anything I did that I can't get to, my brother do it for me too. So, and my son, mom, and her grandmother, so they helped me out a lot for us with my son. So I had to be more open too, because I was never like the person to ask for anything. So now I'm more open, like, you know, hey, this is what I need, and I'm willing to accept it. I used to them like, nah, I'm just gonna figure it out myself. So.
When it got a time that it got real hard that you didn't want to figure it out anymore, and that's what made you want to just like you said, usually growing up you always had to you always had to
it got real, like, you know, when my son and mom passed, you know, just being, I'm not a person that like talk about it, like I just go, I deal with it, but you know, with certain people I talk to about it.
Right.
So with my brother, I felt more comfortable. My brother, I was like, hey, whatever you need, bro. So I don't like people that do stuff for you that don't throw it in your face. So
right.
Like, it's okay. So
right. A pet peeve. Hey, what the thing is? Hey, you look, if y'all doing something for somebody out the kindness of your heart, like this man's he said in general, don't throw it back up nobody's face. Just keep it moving with it, okay? Right. All right. What is one thing that people are generally surprised that they find out about you?
That I'm probably like the second funniest person in my family. It's not Cam. It's Jenny Mae was the first funniest person. Love you, Cam.
You know what?
I talk a lot of shit outside social media. Oh, can I say that?
You say what you want to on here. Yeah. You talk a lot of shit. Yeah, we just in the professional mode, but it's how you. So you're a comedian too.
Oh, you know, I'm
you still crack. He always cracked on us all through the house and stuff, right?
Yes.
I get it. Yeah, he got jokes. That's what he said. He said, "What you said, sorry, Cam."
Yeah.
Cam.
he know he get it from. So.
He get it from you.
Yeah.
That's
right. He got his other cousins for different reasons. I'm the other big cousin. Hey, he's kind of like, that nigga.
Yeah, because you used to crack the boys down in Fairfield, then your homeboys. Y'all had a crack off, then
all the time.
All the time. That's what I'm talking about. I always got to enjoy you. So let me ask another question. What piece of advice that you would like to share to some of our listeners about, you know, that you want to take home and let them see about you being a single father? Maybe get them a piece of advice.
A lot of these young men are so emotional, like women, maybe because they were raised by women or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to think before you make a decision, you know, and don't just move off emotions like that.
Right.
So if you got kids with a woman or something, just do what's best for your child. So it might not work out with you and the woman. So you still got to take care of your kid. You're going to have that bond, that relationship with your child no matter what.
Yeah, I hear that message. Hit the button. Just because they win, just because you don't.
Because it don't work out. It just don't work out.
They don't mean leave the child behind, right? No.
And it's more than just like buying money or I spend time and whatever you need. I talk to my child, you know what I'm saying? I do mental check-ins with my boy. So that type of stuff.
Mental check-ins. That sounds great. So if it's anybody that's on would like to take a X tweet, aka Brandon in the questions, the number is 205-521 3569. It's also on my live. I can't really see the live, y'all, because it's kind of fun. But if you got some questions, I'm going to try to answer them tonight. But the number again is 205-521-3569. All right, we're going to move on to our topic for today. Me and Tweet finna get a little comfortable with y'all. I just had to let him introduce himself. Now our real topic we finna talk about, since y'all kind of know a little bit about him. The topic today is respect. Yeah, respect. Respect is due to a dog. Her. Is it a thing? Is it a thing on there? It ain't no thing for no dog up there. Well, I be. Well, respect is due to a dog. But long story short, we talking about respect today. You gotta respect your relationship. You gotta respect your job. You gotta respect the streets. You gotta have respect everywhere. You gotta respect your parents. All that plays a part. So tonight we're gonna talk about respect, because a lot of people have lost out on respect. Like, for real. Like, I'm finna ask you a few questions. How, in a relationship, cuz in a relationship, what do you expect out of a woman? What type of respect do you as being the man of the relationship? What goes for your respect? What are the for your woman?
You got to respect yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do something that you think I wouldn't approve of. You know what I'm saying?
So you think so? With that being said, don't do something you so. With the respect level on the relationship, I'm more as like,
y'all put it like this: we got to get an understanding of what we own. You know,
right? So, but y'all have boundaries and everybody have respect. You have to respect which what you know what I'm saying. We got to respect each other's minds.
Yes.
You can't go out and just dog each other out. Keep y'all relationship in the house. Please, y'all, keep relationship. Respect each other enough to keep it in the house. Don't try to just always put it all the way out there. And then that's when everybody really get mad, because it's really already out there. So you can't even respect. Y'all can't even have no more respect for one another, because y'all already done put y'all relationship out there. So how can we go back before each other again with respect? And then like on jobs, y'all even though you don't want to respect them folks at their job, they got rules, y'all. And when we go in there, we sign it and we value that, and you have to do it. Young, old, whatever. Y'all gotta respect these people. Like, don't go in there on job. I'm gonna give y'all an example. If you want something done on anybody's job or anywhere in life, it's a way to respect and deliver it to that person, y'all. That's why a lot of stuff don't get done the way it should. Right. Y'all don't know how to deliver and then to ask nobody how to do it. You want to demand and be smart and stuff when there's always a way to do it. Right. You don't have to, just because you're in charge, you don't have to let that take you all the way to the, like your head all big and stuff. There's no call for that. Just do what you're supposed to do. Respect one another, and then we can get the job done. Just like in the streets, right? You got to respect everybody in the streets, y'all. What I mean by that is, quit killing each other. That's why I'm talking about. I'm coming back to it again. We losing, and I'm gonna say it every week. We losing. That's why y'all say y'all gonna die about y'all respect. I understand and I hear, but it breaks your parents' hearts, everybody heart. You bearing kids. I mean, y'all really taking y'all life like it's a GTA game, and it's not. All y'all doing is like picking up the pistols. And then another reason why some kids, y'all might get mad or whatever, but my mama did tell me this: when you disrespect your parents and stuff, you live a short life as well too. So not they don't go for everybody, but you got to know what I'm saying. Like, don't be out here just cussing your mama out, just being disrespectful to your mom and stuff like that. I mean, and we get mad and stuff, you know. That's when you have to hang the phone up, y'all. You have to hang the phone up. You have to walk away, because I'm gonna go back onto a little story about me and my mama. Everybody thought Everybody think my mama's so nice. Let me just tell y'all the real story. So yeah, my mama is a sweet lady, but you know, you can't play with her either. And I'm a little spoiled little brat. I was a little spoiled little brat, only child or whatever. I thought I could get away, whatever. But you can't talk to her crazy. Don't talk to my mom crazy. So one day I was trying to get ready to I was finna get ready to go to school, and I rode the bus. So I had to walk. Some y'all don't know about. Y'all don't know about that because y'all so entitled these days that y'all don't know nothing about bus and stuff. But anyway, I had to catch the bus, and me and my mama, I don't even know. I can't even remember the argument, but I was wrong because I talked back to my mama. Next thing I know, man, she knocked me in the bathtub, y'all. I'm talking about backhand me. I went flying in the bathtub, and I was mad as hell. And get what she told me. Hey, bro, I don't give a fuck about you being in no motherfucking bathtub. You better get your ass up and get to school on time. And get what I did? Got up, got dressed, and got to school on time. Because I knew my mama wasn't going to play with me. But nowadays, y'all don't do that. Y'all will turn around and try to fight y'all mama. That ain't respect. You can't dog them out. You can't call them bitches and hoes. You can't, y'all can't do that. Like, no. Like, y'all want to get mad at the next person for dogging y'all mama out, but what they see y'all doing to y'all mama, that's why they ain't respecting it too. Y'all, you gotta issue out the respect. You can't, if you sit up there calling y'all mama bitches and hoes and your homeboys and homegirls see you doing it, they ain't gonna have no respect for them either. Well, me personally, I wouldn't have no respect for none of y'all, and I'd be ready to go upside y'all head, but I'm playing it safe. So with me playing it safe, I wouldn't do it like that, but I let you know straight up. So with that being said, like I want to kick back. I want to get back since it's a man right here. On the level of respect again. I'm back on that. So what is disrespectful? What would you say this? Like, is it okay when you and your woman out for somebody to buy them a drink? Is that respect or disrespect? Because folks be mad and things about different stuff. Like, what your level of that would be like with women? Like, if you see a friend you buying a drink, is your woman approve, or it's gonna be a problem, or is that a respect level?
It just depends on how the guy coming. If you acknowledge me, like you buy a drink or whatever, but just be disrespectful, just come up and like you trying to take her or something, that's disrespect. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's okay to accept the drink though, because you're gonna do it if I'm not around. So
you'll let her.
That's fine.
You ain't gonna just take her and beat her up when she get home and then just saying that now.
Nah.
Oh, I'm just making sure. I just be trying to see though. But then because it is some they be like, what you bought my girl a drink for? You know what I'm saying? So I was just trying to see.
That's them tenderoni right there.
They tenderoni. They too tender. Yeah. Y'all stay out these folks inboxes and quit confronting them about women. Y'all, it's too much going on. Like, and everybody just going out sad. With that being said, y'all need to, while y'all in these relationships, y'all need to understand one another, y'all. Y'all need to talk more with one another and see, I know you're going to cheat with this girl, that girl, or this boy, that boy, and all this stuff. And then it end up being nasty because at the end of the day, y'all really ain't respecting one another either because ain't nobody going to the health department. I just had to put, ain't nobody doing that. So, respect. While we talking about that, respect your body. Yeah. Respect your body. Respect yourself. While y'all all out here laying up and stuff, hit the clinic too. Hit it sometime. Respect your body. Respect your mind. Hit the clinic. Please hit the clinic, people. Boop, boop, boop,
yeah,
boop,
definitely
boop.
Respect yourself. I turn down a lot of situations.
You do?
Yeah.
So they be throwing it at
you. Yeah, but we don't kiss and tell, but it happens.
Oh, it happens. I mean, I'm talking about like it when you was 18. Tell me a story about when you was 18. When you not right now, how this just based on. I went there.
Yeah.
So how, like when you was 18 and maybe in your 20s, did you have a mix up within the women, or you just always been just
no, I was a little reckless. I lived life.
But you ain't beat her up or nothing.
No, never. I don't put my hand on women.
Y'all heard that?
And you can say anything to me, whatever. It don't upset me, but I will say something to upset you. So I'm never gonna get triggered enough to hit no woman.
See, that's respect. That's what I was trying to get to, y'all. It's a level of respect, and us as women, we gotta respect these men too. We can't be putting our hand on these men either, because they can knock our ass out if they want to and beat the hell out of too, but they gonna be in the know they've been in the fight. But it ain't the right thing to do. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, we should keep our hands to ourselves. And what I'm trying to say is play it safe. You knew I was gonna say that. Yeah. You knew it was coming. We got to do better. We got to play it safe. We got to play it safe out in the streets. We got to play it safe. If y'all out here, why back to respecting ourselves and our body, wear rubbers. Wear the kind that, you know, what is it, the bare feel or something like that? Mm-hmm. The raw feel or something. They got some out there that feel, I guess, like the real thing, but it's protection.
Not to feel like the real thing. Just wrap it up, though.
I can just tell them a little bit, you know, don't scam and stuff. But I'm just saying, what if they don't respect themselves? Next thing they know, they done laid with him and her, and next thing you know, everybody itching, and then you can't resolve on who it is. That's another way you ain't respect your body. Now you finna go blaming everybody, but you gotta blame yourself, because you the one who set up there with 2-3 different folks, and then we try to flip it, because women do that shit too, man. Let me go and tell y'all that too. While we putting things out there and stuff too, don't y'all be no damn fool either in no relationship either. These women ain't perfect either. Some of them ain't perfect, and they be playing your ass too. So that's why I said make sure you know your mate. Make sure y'all respect each other, and y'all on the level of respect too, because they are back at like it's you the whole time, and they out here just fucking off real bad, like real bad. So like I said, respect is due to a dog, like period. I'm just being real, y'all. Like you have to play it safe out here. Like it is what it is, and I'm a woman myself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm speaking on what it is. So if anybody got anything that they would like to say, call in and speak on the respect. Huh? Okay, if anybody would like to call in and have any questions, the number again is 205-521-3569. Okay, go ahead.
We have a comment from Antoinette Fletcher. She says, so true, respect goes a long way. Maya says, hello, hey family. And Elsie Hall says, hi cousin.
Tell it. Hey everybody out there. See, I had them to read the line because I don't want y'all to think I be ignoring y'all because I can't see it because it be far away. But yeah.
I have a question for Brandon. Earlier y'all was talking about respecting a relationship and with you being a single parent. Mm-hmm. What level of respect is required from a woman you're dating as far as your son goes? Like, how soon do you introduce them? And you know, XYZ.
I never let nobody meet my child when I first started talking to him. So I got to make sure we good. I got to know you. I'm not a guy that just like move fast when it comes to that. So I'm gonna get to know you. Don't know your background. I feel comfortable with you. Because my child is like most important. I know what the Bible say, whatever, but my child gonna come before whoever I'm talking to. They got to understand that. If they don't, you can leave.
Hit the button. So what would be the time period? Or you say you never, if it's that serious, you will eventually, like over the years, or let them meet them?
It don't have to be years. It just depends. Then like what in a relationship, like it's different relationships I have with different women. Some women ain't my romantic partner or whatever.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Just you know what I'm saying. So I talk to my son like I always talk like he was a grown man. Like, you know, this is what it is with this person, that person. You know what I'm saying? When I bring people around. So, but I got to be comfortable with you and know you.
So I got a question. So, do your son come to you with women problems?
Yes.
How do you answer that? Like, how do you, as dad, you just tell him? Do you really give him the good advice? You be just like, because you know back when you was a kid, you was like fuck him. Yeah. Like, so do you do like, because you did, man. You ain't even care, man. You never care. You think everything fun and everything, but what?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's a little more tender with your child or whatever. It just depends on what you're going through.
Yeah,
You know, so you gotta give them. It just depends. Like sometimes you gotta give them tough love too. Like, hey.
So if he was to cry about a woman, if your son came to you crying about a woman, what type of advice would you anyway? Like, would you tell him to stuff in? What would you do?
Like, my son got certain privileges, but he know when somebody's not treating him right. Cause he's been loved by both his parents, from a man and a woman. So he know when somebody's not treating him right or whatever. So.
Right. So you went. So me, I hope my son don't come to me crying.
So he never came crying. So.
Yeah, I hope my son don't come to me crying as a male, because I was taught tough love. But I tell him, you know, I be mad at I be mad at him. I be like, man, what the hell you out here goddamn crying for, boy? Get yourself together and shake yourself up and then get yourself together. Don't you let nobody see you down like that. That's what I tell my boy. I be like, boy, stand up and get yourself up and shake. And then you better not do that no more. I don't care how hurt you are. Don't do that no more. I just can't lie. I just can't sit up here and just lie, though. I just tell him and I be mad at him. And then especially if it's some bullshit. Like, yeah, like I just can't deal with that. So, like, I got another question. Hold on, give me 1 second, because I had another one in here.
Let me finish that too. With dad too, when he do come with something like that, because there's gonna always be one woman that's going, you know what I'm saying, no matter what you tell them, it's gonna be like, that's gonna take you down through that. It happens.
Right.
So,
They take them early.
Yeah. Like you just got it only take time to get over certain people. So it don't happen that often.
And well, he always open up to you, and so y'all got that bond, that relationship or whatever.
Yeah. I talked to my son privately. I don't never talk to him like in a group. I never talked to him when I talked to his mama too, like when she was alive. I do separate. Yeah.
Do you get to know any of his women?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So what's up? Well.
That she definitely agree on waiting to get to know a person before interacting with kids. It definitely gives mixed signals as far as the path of the relationship, and that shows respect to all parties involved.
That's a great answer for me. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Kimberly Warren. That's right. I love it. That's why I love this guy. He always be he a comedian, but he gonna tell it like it is, and that's why I brought him out here to let him know, like, you can tell it like it is. Tweet.
I think it's weird for people that just let people meet their kids so fast.
You do?
I think it's very weird.
Yeah, because that's too much, ain't it?
Yes.
Like, cause then you be on to the next person, and then they done did out.
Yeah.
That is. Y'all heard that? Like, that's just his opinion. Everybody got their own opinion, but like I'm with you when you're right.
Yeah.
Cause you just never know.
Yeah.
So, and then you never know then you have to watch them, or you know how they treat them and stuff. So I got it. Y'all, any comments, any phone numbers or anything? I don't want to skip nothing. You're doing all right? Okay. So back to the respect in the streets. So in the streets with the respect it's like being a girl, me being a girl, I got a lot of respect. And, you know, we dap it up, or we'll, you know, hug them or side bump or something like that. But don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't do all that extra stuff. Y'all be getting too, trying to be cool with you in the bump and stuff. Y'all be trying to take shit extra and stuff. Don't do this shit. Play it safe. You see that? Yeah, I'm just letting y'all know that I had to get that out. We just cool, my nigga. That's it. I don't want y'all to think nothing else. It'd be the fist bumping, because y'all be taking shit all out the way. Play it safe. Doing all that feeling and shit like that. I'm not that freaky. But anyway.
Well, what I learned from the streets, I got a brother that was always outside like that, you know. But with our dad telling us, you know, right for wrong, so he knew right from wrong. But I have a brother that accepted whatever came with it. So he told my dad to either pay his insurance or put stuff on his books. So it's just, you gotta accept what comes with it. Take accountability. If you're gonna live like that, you know, you gotta take accountability.
How you feel? Y'all so different. How you feel? Like y'all like night and day too. Like that's crazy. Like he said what?
Yes.
He said what? Put it up. So he already was a hoodlum. Gonna tell me put it on his book.
He was like that all his life. He had no reason to be like that, but
And he grew up, and y'all all grew up together. And to see, it don't matter how you can grow up. You can grow up in a single parent home. You can grow up with your whole family, y'all. It doesn't matter. It's still, you're gonna do what you want to do. But that's why I'm out here trying to preach to y'all now, to try to really like play it safe, like respect your elders, respect others, instead of. And then I brought the relationship up because a lot of male and female are fighting with one another and killing one another over relationship issues, when I don't feel like it needs to get that violent, that we pulling out, we shooting and trying to kill each other. I mean, it's easier said than done. It's definitely easier said than done. And then, it's going back to the thing about walking away. Like, everybody's not going to walk away, but at the end of the day, you don't be wanting to, man, I don't be messing up my hands. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for all that, man. Like back in the day, I used to be ignorant, stupid, and love to just want to just fight. I ain't had no respect for myself. But when my mama died, baby, I bet you everything I thought I didn't know, I bet respect was coming up in there then, because I ain't know how I was gonna go no more. I ain't know how I was gonna make it. I ain't know nothing. And then I was lost. I was definitely lost out here. Old as I was, my mama died in 2020, and it's 2026. I was still lost out here. I'm just now getting myself together. And I want to give a big praise to my family for that. If it weren't for these brothers, cousins, / family, they kept me going, because it was me and my mama and my dad, and by my daddy putting that family on for me, that brought more love to me, and I just had more family. My mama also did that as well, but my dad always brought me around when I was young, and so that's all I ever knew, y'all. So that's why I just be preaching to y'all so much about family, even though I know family ain't shit sometimes, because they ain't.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna have to be real with you, but we still have to look beyond that and still try to love one another, because that's what the devil want. And we always have to pray and respect each other. We got to respect each other boundaries too, y'all. Like on the level, we all got feelings. At the end of the day, y'all, we all got feelings. Y'all, we ain't respecting each other's feelings or none of that. Like at all. When you out there, when y'all out here talking about your mama, you talking about your children, no, that hurt their feelings, y'all. On God to do. Like everybody ain't gonna show it. It's just a level of respect, and that don't make nobody no better, no less. But I be praying for each and every person for their situations, because I don't have a mom. And sometimes they take me, y'all. So seeing other things did, to folks, moms and stuff, they got me a little speechless now. Like, they kind of hurt my feelings. So I always, not that everybody's a great mom, but that we didn't ask to be here as parents and stuff like that either, but still respect your mama, y'all. Your mama, your daddy, your parents. Walk away, quit shooting each other. Like, this man's son gone to college right now to play football, basketball. What all he played? What all he don't play?
They did it, wrestling, everything.
He did everything.
Yeah.
He made it, man.
Yeah.
Like, scholarship.
Yeah.
For long.
Yeah.
He
been on the road student since started. So.
He been an honor roll student since he started. It is, y'all hear that? Like, he up there with the Bulldogs. Go Bulldogs. Yeah, that's right. He chose this. That's right. I'm not. But he did that. He always, like he said, not just by him being a single parent, y'all, because my bro always been in his child life. That's what I'm telling y'all. Right. But I wanted to show y'all that how it be single women, like different people out here raising our kids and stuff. It is single fathers out here too, and they do have feelings as well too. So we gotta start respecting each other a little more, people, our minds, and more respect. Like, being it's different with being. So would you say it's different? Like, so me being a mom and you being a dad, raising a kid, do you think they put more responsibility on a
I got way more respect for my son, mom. Right now I got to make sure I get emails from his doctor's appointment. You know what I'm saying? Whatever he got going on, I got to do Life 360 on his phone. I got to make sure he get back and forth. You know what I'm saying? So all the stuff I didn't have to worry about, that she did. Because it was easy for me to be the weekend fun dad and send her the money. So now I had to do the extra. When my son's sick and I had to go to churches, I got to be up all at the hospital all night, miss work, all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Sit up there and miss work.
Yeah.
That's right. I love it, y'all.
I had to do extra stuff. I understand what she went through. Now, even more than working a full-time job, she still did everything.
And that's why you respect.
Yeah.
See that, ladies? Y'all got to get we got to get you a good man out there y'all got to respect one another, though. Y'all can't be out here just and quit out. Don't put it on the internet. Don't put it on the internet.
Yeah.
Y'all. Don't put it on the internet. Leave that stuff in y'all house, y'all. Just, even though they get mad, slap that phone out their hand. Before they even get up there, just slap it out their hand. Just play it safe. Tell them what you were finna do. Play it safe. Get that off that internet. Slap that phone out their hand and just try to, play it safe, y'all, for real. Because a lot of relationships, like, it's a lot of people getting killed over emotions, over your feelings and stuff like that. And don't be that serious. And then somebody might love harder or love different. And then, you have to express that in the beginning, y'all. Just like he said, quit. Don't even, if you ain't got to know these people yet, don't bring your children around them yet, y'all. Just, it's slow. Everything ain't got to be fast. And you know what I'm saying? Or you ain't got to bring them around them at all. That's on you. That's your decision on how, but be smart about how you do it. Play it safe. Respect goes a long way. Respect your elders. Even respect your teachers, y'all. Y'all, that it don't be cool. Like, I couldn't be a teacher. I wouldn't be a teacher. I would not be no teacher. And I know that I sent my kids to school because I probably wouldn't make it. Because y'all kids do not respect some of y'all teachers just because y'all feel that them teachers are y'all age or they look nice to y'all or something like that. Y'all gonna try to run over them and don't respect them. That ain't cool either.
Right.
Y'all always putting people in position. That's these people way of living. That's how they make their money. They're teaching students and all of us, they taught us and they get paid for that. I wouldn't do it because y'all talk to people too crazy. That's going back to respect and deliverance. Y'all got to know how to deliver stuff as a teacher too. They got to remember all these folks' name and how to respect. And I want to give a big shout out to Tanisha Purdue. That was the best principal Midfield High School had. I want to give her flowers. I just have to do that. I'm gonna do that. I had to do that for you because you had everything so organized. Everything was just there, and you just did that all the way from school. And I just had to just give you your flowers as a principal and everything. You did a damn good job with them kids. You brought a lot of stuff there for them for them to grow in their life, and I thank you for that because that Caleb taught things from what you brought in. So yeah, thank you, Miss Purdue. Do we have any questions or anything?
We have a comment from Kimberly Warren.
Mm-hmm.
She states, every man or woman has a choice. The parents help navigate good choices, morals, and values, but each individual makes their own choices.
That's true.
You talk so deep, Kimberly Warren.
Okay. And TD Luster dropped the fire emojis.
TD.
Well, I'm just saying, like.
And I have another question for you, Brandon.
Mm-hmm.
So now that you had the pleasure of experiencing, the single parent, because it's always a joy and a blessing to be able to raise
That's true.
the male child.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And solely without the female's input.
Right.
So now it's just, hey, the turnout is just all on me. So but the question that I have is, now that you're a single parent and in your past you may have dated women that did not allow you to see their kids, period. Do you now have a different level of respect for those women? And you explain, if you do, why?
Women I dated that had kids, I always met their kids. So.
Oh. Well. Okay.
And I treat them like my own.
And now that sounds wonderful.
But if you did date a woman that had kids and she would not allow you, because I feel like this, if I'm dating you, I don't care how deep it is. It just to a certain levels, you just can't see.
I respect that.
I'm talking about like period, like, hey, no, not see the kids. So how would, if you were to engage with a female, and it could go, I've dated people for years that never met my kids. Never.
I would respect it. Yeah.
I like that. And another thing, y'all, going back to that with the relationship level and respect, try to, everybody, I'm preaching this to say just, I'm playing safe, y'all, play it safe, but keep your hands to yourself, y'all. Right. I'm really putting that out there. It's easier said than done, if you feel that mad, walk away or whatever, but keep your hands to yourself, man. Cause even if married or not, you still, it's tiring. It's depressing and stuff. And if it gets that deep, it's just time to go.
Yeah.
Like if it's getting that deep that you putting your hands on one another and you finna fight about stuff, it's time to go before things get. Sometimes it's warning before destruction. Yeah. Sometimes it's warning before destruction, y'all. And that can always help things too. You see everything you get everything getting fucked up, all types of shit, signs getting thrown, but you ignoring those signs. We good at ignoring those signs, y'all. Like, we ain't respecting the signs being thrown at us. But we like, oh, we gonna throw it off or whatever. You have to really sit there and think and evaluate. If this ain't what I'm trying to do, this person ain't finna help me, we ain't on the same mindset. We ain't respecting each other, and we ain't finna help each other motivate each other mind and come in together to make one. Then just let all this shit go. Quit playing with people's emotions. That's another thing y'all be doing. And then it send people on another, send them on another level when you could just be real up front. Hey man, we ain't got no relationship, we just fucking. You got to be straight up like that. Hey, we just fucking right now. You got to respect it. Or, you know what I'm saying? And you can't come over and you can't this and that. We got to go on, set our boundaries together. Y'all, like that. It's better. Right. And so we'll have a better understanding. And then with being a single father and stuff, like, have you ever now ain't just being a single father, like when women done popped up, because I know they done popped up at your house, because y'all my fault. Like but you said you don't touch them. So being a man again, like a woman just done popped up at your house and she done came over there to see what you were doing and to get her feelings hurt and this, that, or third. And she, because I know that happened. I'm just trying to can you remember time that happened? Okay, let's talk about it. Tell me what happened so I can ask you the question I'm trying to ask.
Yeah. Well, at different times, but I'm a bitch ass nigga with that. I call the police on
you. You gonna call the law?
Yeah, I'm snitching.
He gonna call the law, y'all. That means you gonna have to pay, and that's another thing. Keep your hands to yourself. Play it safe. You heard him, didn't you? You heard that. Keep your hands to yourself.
Mess up your career, so.
You gonna see? Yeah. That's another thing. They keep your hands to you. They will call. They gonna call, and he ain't gonna put his hands on you. He gonna put your ass in jail. So definitely keep your hands to your goddamn self. You hear that? You respect yourself. That's back again. Respect yourself.
Yeah, you might need to cool down for a while.
Yeah, you might. You right.
You've never popped up at anyone's house?
I have.
And did they call the police on you?
They should have.
They should have. However, at the time that it happened, if they would have called the police on you, would you have respected it? Not as the man you are today. Would you have respected it at that time?
If they would have called the police or did something else, I would have accepted it because I shouldn't popped up at their house. That's disrespectful.
Pop up at mine, I'm going upside your head. I ain't got
As you should.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I feel you. So, is it any question that you would like to? Is it something that I ain't asked you that you want to speak on? Is it something that you might want to speak on that I didn't ask? Could you think of anything that you just want to put out there?
No, I think you covered everything.
I think I covered everything. Yeah. If anybody don't have any questions for us, Y'all can tune in next week on another edition of Play It Safe podcast on iHeartRadio with Pressure 23. Y'all have a blessed night.